What's up, guys? Cable's here. Today I'm going to do my review of Avatar: The Legend of Korra episodes 1 and 2. I do realize that these episodes were leaked like a few weeks ago, but during that time I was sick for quite some time, and I figured, you know what, I'm just going to wait until the official release of these episodes. So that's why I'm doing this review right now. So let's begin. So the Legend of Korra starts off with we see Korra as a young kid, and pretty much we see that she's already bending water, earth, and fire at a very young age, of course. And then we move on to years later when she's like a teenager, and now she was taking her firebending exam, and pretty much she was really good at firebending, and she passes with no problems. And so she's already mastered water, earth, and fire, and now she wants to move on to airbending. And the only person to actually help her airbending, to help her to learn airbending, is Tenzin, who is the son of Aang and Katara. Which I want to state that Katara is still alive. She's the elder within like the Water Tribe, I believe. And yeah, I guess she kind of been almost like a mentor. Maybe she was the one to teach Korra waterbending. That would actually be cool, yes, if she did. But they didn't really talk about that much with her learning waterbending. But I think maybe she did. She did teach Korra how to waterbend, but who knows? So pretty much when we meet Tenzin, he's a married man, and he already has 3 kids and one on the way. It makes sense because, there's not that many airbenders left, so you kind of want to revive, the falling, make more airbenders basically, and make it well known in the future. But however, when Tenzin arrives, he basically tells Korra that he can't teach her yet because there's some problems with Republic City, and he's one of the leaders, and he has to deal with them. But Korra is not going to take no for an answer, so she's going to sneak out with her polar bear. Actually, I forgot the bear's name. So she pretty much goes to Republic City, and I have to say this again, that Republic City is very well done. The parks and the structure and this everything. It's really well done city, and they did a good job with creating it and making it look like more city-like. And we learned that this city is more modern. There's cars, there's buildings, and flying blimps and whatnot. And it's more of a modern city. You get that modern feeling into it. And when Korra's in the city, we pretty much see she's met by this guy who's promoting like the Equalist group, who are the villains of this series, well, the first season of the series. And they're called the Equalists, and pretty much they don't like benders. They want to take down the bending establishment because they believe that benders have um, take advantage of their power and whatnot. So basically, it's a short, brief introduction to the villains, but we don't get to see them till like the end, or like the leader at the end of episode 1. But he's just basically promoting it. He's just trying to get the word out there. And then Korra gets in trouble with the police because she kind of destroys a few stores because these guys were kind of abusing, like I believe they were firebenders, and they were harassing somebody, but she tried to be the hero, but she ended up getting arrested. But then Tenzin frees her, and he agrees to teach Korra airbending since she's already here in the city. And when Korra begins her lessons in airbending, it's really cool to see airbending training because, from last Airbender, Aang, he already mastered airbending. He didn't need any teachings. He knew what he was doing. And, this seeing the certain things like how you have to move in a certain motion, always keep moving behind your opponent, um, moving back and forth and around in a circle. That circular motion, you get that reminiscent feeling when you think of Aang and how he would always do that when he's fighting somebody, always in that position, just um, swirling around the opponent and then just hit him with air. Very cool. I like how we're learning with the airbenders, how they can do and stuff. And so basically Korra gets frustrated because she can't really get the hang of it yet because airbending is pretty hard for her, and that makes sense because the airbenders, they're more of a peaceful, uh, patience and pretty much a calm personality. That's how most airbenders have, and pretty much, Korra is more of has like a wild, spontaneous personality, and it would make sense that she already mastered water, earth, and fire. And just like with Aang, it was hard for him to learn earthbending because you had to be stubborn and solid as a rock, and that wasn't really like Aang. So pretty much he gets annoyed, and then they kind of have a falling out with her and Tenzin. And pretty much we're introduced to pro bending, which is like a sport where pretty much it's a 3-on-3 team where you have a waterbender, an earthbender, and a firebender. And pretty much the goal would be to knock your opponent outside of the ring by using the bending. Like the earthbenders, they would use like this rock disc, and then firebending would just basically like throw like fireballs, whatever. It's pretty cool. It's a really good sport. I actually like pro bending. It's pretty damn good. And so Korra meets these two guys in like the Fire Birds or Flame Birds or something. I forget the team name. And we meet with those two. One is a firebender, one is an earthbender. And those seems like the new supporting characters to the series. And pretty much she likes pro bending, and later on she gets to actually substitute for the team because one of the members who was a waterbender left. And at first she sneaks out because Tenzin didn't want her to deal with anything. But at first Korra, she doesn't really understand the rules, but sooner or later she actually gets the hang of it, and then she actually uses her airbending training to actually dodge, the fire, firebending and the earthbending, and it's pretty cool actually. Her dodging the circular motion, and Tenzin sees this, and he realized that pro bending is actually very good for her to learn airbending. That she needs more modern ways of teaching instead of the old traditional ways. Well, still the traditional ways, but more modern ways. And so she's official member of the team, and yeah, pretty much how the ends of the second episode. So the first two episodes of Legend of Korra are really good. I really like the animation and Republic City, well done, of course. I like Korra as a character. She's more of a, it's good though to see, female main characters that are females that are strong characters, because she's pretty much outplayed her as a badass, with her personality and whatnot. And the other characters seem cool. I like Tenzin, and yeah, Tenzin's pretty cool. I like him too as a teacher. And yeah, episode 3 looks pretty good because we'll get to more with the Equalists and this new, the villains of the series. So that's be good. So let me know the comment section below what your thoughts on the series. Where did they meet your expectations? What you liked about it, disliked about it? What you think about Korra as the main character? And thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.